wanted to see for ourselves and catch on camera from all different angles
Oh, it's red though. I'm not supposed to go.
what it was like driving through a crash zone.
So here we go, leaving the Channel 4 parking lot, and we're going to hit the stretches you are more likely to get into a crash.
So how do we figure this out? Well, we went through 5 years of data from MDOT and took note of all the crashes on I-94, mile by mile, month by month, even day of the week.
So this is 94 and Grand River.
But first, let's get back on the road. I'm behind the wheel. And we've got Drone 4 in the sky. So the second highest stretch that sees the most crashes on I-94 is mile markers 217 to 220. That's I-94 between Mount Elliott Street and French Road in Wayne County. In that 5-year time period, there were 2,138 crashes reported. 7 of them were deadly.
It's a major truck route. It's traffic heading to the border. We have interchanges with I-96, M10, I-75. Those are the freeways. And then we have major interchanges like West Grand Boulevard, Grand River, M53 Van Dyke, M3 Gratiot.
So let's dive into the data for that stretch. October saw the most crashes with 215. August, with the least, 151. Crashes were more likely on a Friday, least likely on a Monday. Most crashes were rear end crashes, about 40%. And 4 p.m. was the time of day that saw the most crashes. Oh, and 69% of crashes occurred on dry roads.
We need drivers to remember when they get behind the wheel, they are driving thousands of pounds of steel, metal, glass at a high speed.
I-94 between mile markers 213 and 216. That's the area between Warren Avenue and I-75 in Wayne County. 2,381 crashes in the past 5 years.
I believe a majority of these crashes have been things like side swipes, rear end crashes, because again, people are too fast, they're too close, they're not paying attention, they're not planning ahead.
That's why we did this.
Is someone else driving or is it?
I'm driving.
Oh.
Took one of our unmarked news cars and installed cameras inside and out to document our drive on this stretch of I-94 on a typical weekday.
And this is exactly the issue.
So why is this stretch so challenging?
Yes, it's a major route, it's a major truck route, it's traffic heading to the border.
Let's dive into the data. This is what we uncovered. June sees the most crashes, 218 in that 5-year period we examined. April, the least, with 175. More crashes happened on westbound I-94 with 54%. Friday saw the most crashes. Sunday, the least. And time of day you're most likely to crash, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Have you had a crash on I-94? If so, what was the circumstances? What was the exact location? I want to compare it to some of the data.
A few days ago, I posted this social media clip asking for viewer input.
Send me a message and stay tuned for this investigation.
We heard from Jim, who shared his story. Tim shared his worries about the entrance ramp.
My car was totaled. It was very scary.
That's Jennifer. She also reached out to us with her crash story on I-94.
So we have so much information, couldn't put it all in that piece. We're talking about times of crash, direction, road conditions. So we put all that information over on our website, clickondetroit.com. Check it out.